Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Gemini, July 27, 2022. The moon continues its transit of your sign for the first part of the day, and you have a strong desire to feel more emotionally connected with the world around you. Later today, the moon moves into your resources sector, and it becomes easier to set aside your emotions enough to pay attention to practical matters. Getting a chance to refresh yourself can help you clarify your desires and more easily draw upon patience. Your appetite for material comforts increases, but so does your desire to bring in more money. Wherever your mind leads today, look for something to learn from your explorations. It's time to relax, have fun, and step out of your comfort zone. As sweet Venus, our lesser benefic, smooches Jupiter, our greater benefic, blessings and pleasure will be a top priority. However, be sure to practice caution and moderation rather than burning the candle at both ends. To harness these vibes in the best possible way, plan a delightful dinner with your crush or partner at an exotic restaurant. Just don't imbibe in too much wine or spirits, otherwise you'll end up feeling buzzed and spinning. Be open, kind, and loving, and the universe will reward you. How do you value your networking opportunities and professional aspirations? There might need to be a slight change or compromise to feel fully secure in such professional aspects when Jupiter in Aries squares Venus in Cancer. Even though a square can be challenging to navigate, a Venus-Jupiter one is arguably the best because both celestial bodies will work together to react appropriately. You might feel intuitively and instinctually self-assured when going after highly valuable opportunities. So, this might result in becoming connected with strong professional leaders and even going after your aspirations with enthusiasm. You are on top of the world today, as you should be. You are on your way to conquering a huge domain that you might not even have considered as a possibility. Stay strong and assertive. This is a great time for you, but certainly not a time to get too focused on one thing. Make sure to keep all your options open. Don't get roped into making a commitment to just one camp at this time. You are full of energy and other people are carried away with it. You feel like going out and having fun. Who could say no to that? It will be easy to encourage others to participate. If you end up on the town on your own, which is unlikely, but possible, you'll have no trouble finding company. The good times are waiting for you, so get busy. Get your people lined up behind you and then head out into the party wilderness to stir up trouble. Be prepared for love to become a more permanent feature. You don't have to do much to get yourself noticed. Your secret is to simply be yourself, even if sometimes you feel a little uncertain. What matters is you're prepared for any eventuality. It's in the most unexpected of places your dream lover can appear. Today, you could attend a group activity that deals with psychic, metaphysical, or spiritual pursuits, perhaps involving astrology or numerology. Your mind is especially receptive right now, so you'll probably absorb more information than you normally would. You'll enjoy the company of the people around you as well, and it might inspire you to write, draw, paint, or make music. Go with the flow in whatever direction it takes you. You will be acutely aware of your need for independence on this day. A strong sense of autonomy is sure to be important to you. When this vibration settles in for a day, you will feel the need to make your mark and to do all that you want without interference. If you have to work within some restrictions, you aren't going to find it easy. Help yourself by making plans for later on to look forward to. An alignment between the moon and Venus in your income sector today could have lucrative implications. When the moon returns each month, this will always sharpen your nose for money and act as a trigger while coming full circle from last month's new moon. This could see things triggered then come to fruition. At the same time, this is amplifying the influence of the laws of attraction that Venus has brought into play, giving her mission to make the coming weeks as lucrative as possible a boost. From his return to your communication sector 7 days ago to his departure next week, Mercury, the planet of communication, is only here for 15 days, so we'll be working to make every day count. Mercury has no patience for communication barriers or excuses, and if things get a little tense at times, it is just that the communication gods are on a mission. Our eyes in the sky. But don't just lean into a different vibe and blindly leap forward. On a bad day, Pluto can bring out power struggles and triangular relationships. Note that love triangle doesn't necessarily mean that a third party is involved in a personal relationship. It can also mean that things like religious issues or a desire for professional acclaim and fame can stand between you and a partner. Power struggles are common with a Moon-Pluto opposition. The need to always be right and in control can cause arguments. Pluto in Capricorn opposing the Moon in Cancer can add obsession and heaviness to relationships and projects. With mental Mercury in Grand Leo today, you've got your eyes on the prize. Let the little people deal with the details. Right now, you're all about the bottom line and the big picture. You're the star of the show, and, as such, you shouldn't have to deal with all the intricacies of daily life. Let someone else sort them out, right? You've got better things to do. A Venus-Jupiter square can definitely rain on your parade as it showers you with jealousy from others and also makes you a bit envious yourself. There's more than enough positive energy to go around, but this selfish aspect doesn't make it seem that way. Does having something yourself mean you're taking it away from someone else, and vice versa? The greatest lesson of the day is learning how to be happy for others when something good happens rather than feel sorry for yourself. Where is your gratitude? Following our intuition can lead to a magical endpoint, but because the trine is an easy aspect, we might be content to idly daydream, rather than journeying down a rabbit hole of esoteric hunches. Creative and artistic practices will especially benefit from this influence, and we will be especially receptive to music and color. We are also supported in learning more about our friends' dreams. Doing so might inspire us to back their causes and support their visions. After sunup, the Moon opposes Pluto, a transit that can cause our emotions to vacillate. We might perceive that our safety is at risk, perhaps due to a tenuous financial matter or a crisis of resources. In responding reactively to this perception, we make choices that are not in our best interest, as it is nearly impossible to make informed, considerate decisions from a place of stress and fear. The Moon begins its void of course following this aspect, which will last until the late afternoon. During this time, seek stillness, even if it is uncomfortable. The realization of the issue itself is the important piece here. When we have calmed down and can assess the situation rationally, we will make better moves. Indeed, we may be able to solve this problem handily with a few smart adjustments.